Do it. Okay. So let's start standing. Press down into your feet. Don't worry, you won't be cold, Susan. Pull in your pelvic floor, pull in your belly, right? Roll those shoulders in, back, and down. Nice. And then let's just inhale, arms up, lift and lengthen. Good. Exhale, fold. Good. Then just inhale, back up again. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Nice. Again. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees if you need to. Nice. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Nice. Then take your feet a little bit wider, and I call these the Teresas. So we're going to reach our arms up and over. So a little bit more like an exercise class, right? Let's just say right, 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 right. So you're just trying to reach. You're just trying to stretch, right, right, left side. Just reach up towards the sky, up, up. I just want you to feel a stretch here. Stretch, 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 stretch. Good. Go across. Let's alternate. So this is like when you just slap out that bad energy, that bad pattern. You could be slapping me. You know, it's all good. Slap away. Slap, 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 slap. Good. And then take your feet a little wider and go down, 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 down. Good. Fold all the way down. Good. Just plop your mat down. You're not going to need it for a little bit, Farzaneh. Come to flat back. Bend your right knee, stretch a little. Bend your left knee, stretch a little. Good. Exhale, fold. Nice. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Good. Exhale, hands to your heart. And then we're going to start with I Dream a Genie March. I just want you guys to know that I beat up Farzaneh and I can't believe she's here. So pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Good. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Good. Arms out. Keep that balance, right? Nice. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Arms up, pull down, 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 pull down. Good. Use that core, right? Exhale, 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 freeze. And then we're just going to go right, left, 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 right, back to center, and then right leg, left knee, left leg, right knee. So go slow if you need to. Use this opportunity to get your balance in, right? So you don't have to bring your elbow so low, bring your knee to your elbow, right? Yeah, you can even take that out, right? You can just be like, I'm here and just get over it. You can just do this if you want. Like, help, get me out of here, whatever. Good, good. Kick, 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 kick. Good. Oh, let's come to center and march. So march it out. If I forget to tell you to grab water, because we're just going to move for 30 minutes and then we're going to stretch. Grab your water. So if I forget, you get in there. All right. We're going to start with jumping jacks or modified jumping jacks. So either these or regulars. Let's go, Heidi. Bring it. Nice. Good job. Good. Yep. Nice. Good job. All right. Teresa's here in the jungle. Go, Marilee. Marilee's working off that pizza from last night. Go, 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 breathe. Come over to the left side. Good. Bring that right hand here and across, here and across, here. So really squeeze your belly, here and across, here and across, here and across, here and across. Now, either stay here and keep your feet down. Maybe I would stay with that, Farzaneh, or bring it in, bring it over, bring it in. You can also have a shorter stance, right? You can have it less, I don't think this is good English, so less far apart. I don't know what that is. How, huh?
Closer.
Closer. Thank you. Thank you, Amira. Yes. So step out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Of course, I'm saying out when I'm going in. What else is new? Out, in, out, in. Come back to center. March it out. March it out. We've got to bring our heart rate down a little bit, right? Nice. Good. And then right side. So let's just start with not moving our feet. Good morning. Good. Right knee down, bring it in. Right knee down, bring it in. So just, I want you to focus on your form. Stick your booty out. Stick your booty out. Keep your chest up. Good. Nice. Good job. And then add, out, in. Stick that booty out. You can keep your feet still. You can have a closer stance. Thank you. Out, in, 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 out, in. March it out. March it out. Catch your breath. Grab a sip of water if you want. Add your arms if you want more. Don't add your arms if you want less. And then we're going to do that whole set all again. Yeah, Liz, I think your boxes need to be packed right now. You have to go, right? Nice. So let's start with the jumping jacks or the fake jumping jacks. So either these, right? But go hard if you do these, right? Smile. I'll do these with you. Or do actual jumping jacks or cruise across your kitchen jumping jacks. Just bring it, you guys. That's right. Yep. If you want to funk, let me show you how. Do you want to funk with me? Do you want to funk with me? Yep. One more on each side. Good. March it out for a second. Nice. We'll go back to the left. Step the left foot out. Take a moment to get your form back. Good. Stick your booty out. Come down. Just do hands on your hips, right? Come down. Maybe your hands are in prayer. Come down. Stick that butt out. 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 Stick your butt out. Stay with this or bend. Come together. 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 If you're out of breath, so am I. Bend. Come together. If you need to slow down, slow down. If you need to speed up, speed up. Good. Bend. Come together. Bend. Come together. Bend. Come together. One more. March it out. March it out. Catch your breath. Grab a sip of water if you want before we do the other side. You want to jog, jog. If you're like, but I want to bring my heart rate down, so I don't want to, I'm not jogging with you. Good. Let's add our right side now. So start with your right foot out to the side. So let's get our form good. Stick your butt out. Yep. Pull those shoulders back. Bend. Come together. Bend. Come to the left. Bend. Come to the left. Bend. Come to the left. Take your feet wider, Heidi. Bend. Come to the left. Bend. Like stick your butt out. Like stick your butt at Susan behind you. Like na 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 boogie. I know I like you, but here's my booty. Nice. Good. One more. And then stay with this or step together. This, maybe do your feet closer, Farzaneh. That's awesome. Yes. Out, in, 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 march it out. Bring your heart rate down. Nice. Have I lost my mind? You like it. All right, good job. All right, let's do one more set. Here we go. Fake jumping jacks, real jumping jacks, or just have a party. Just have a party. Maybe fast feet, maybe jogging, whatever you want to do. If you're like, I'm sick of this, if you're like, this is good, I'm working on my outer leg strength, do it. Nice. Go, 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 go. Pause and punch. I know you're there, Teresa, in the jungle. Pull in your low belly, lift your chest, punch. Punch out that bad energy. Punch out being right. Punch out that ego. Yeah. Bring in peace and happiness. Yeah, whatever's blocking you. Yeah. Punch, 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 punch. Bring your legs together, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold. Nice. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Okay, I'm gonna change it up. So come down into chair. Bring your weight into your left foot. And then come up and kick. So maybe you're holding a wall at home, a desk, a table, working on your balance. Nice, you don't have to go high, right? Kicking out bad energy. Kick, 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 kick. I said if we were doing legs, right? Kick, 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 kick. Good. Take a moment, sweep your arms up. Why? Because I need one. Exhale, fold. Nice. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Come back down to chair. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, lift your chest. Nice. And then as you lift, kick. You don't have to go high, right?
Same leg?
Switch legs. Sorry, it's actually harder to do the same leg. So I'm switching legs, but you can do both. Kick, 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 kick. Good. Fold. Nice. Sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good. Take your feet wide again. Stick your booty out. And then just bend your right and your left. See if you can take your feet a little wider, Susan. How'd you know I was talking to you? You weren't even looking up. She knew. Yeah, stick that booty out. Stretch that booty a little bit. Good. Exhale, fold. Nice. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Hands to your heart. We'll do another set. So if you stayed on one side, just do the other side. Otherwise, I'm going to do right and then left. Okay, back to chair. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, lift your heart, right? And then shift and kick. So maybe you're just doing that, Kim, like you don't have to go crazy, right? Maybe your leg is straighter. Maybe that's better. That's right. Whatever works. Kick. I have a little bend in my knee personally. Kick. So this is the movement that we don't do enough of, right? We walk forwards. We do not go to the side. Kick, 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 and then right leg over left, the stretch you've all been waiting for. Pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly. Stick that booty out and then fold. So your knees, let those knees bend. It's kind of a weird position, but it gets your outer hip. Is that working for you, Amira? Yeah. Nice. Good. And then inhale, come on up. Good job. Did we do the left leg yet? No, right? Come on down. They all wanted to say we did, but they couldn't lie because they're good yogis. Pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly. Yep. And then go low to high, just lift and kick, right? Lift and kick. So I wasn't focused and I started to fall. So find your balance. You need balance here. Lift and kick, 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 lift and kick. One more, lift and kick. Good. Left foot over right. So before you go forward, Vince, pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly, pull your shoulders back, and then start to fold, stick your booty out, your booty out, and then bend those knees. You don't have to go low. You can stay on your knees. You can go to the floor. Just feel it stretch in your outer right hip because we just did all that work on your outer hip. Nice. And then inhale, come all the way up. Good. And then, because I don't have any arm people here, we're gonna do, let's do a little bit of plank or forearm plank on your elbows, Teresa. You went out of view, so I didn't see you. So come to the back of your mat, feet off the mat so you don't get it dirty. Good. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Good. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands forward, come on to forearm plank or plank. I'm with you, Teresa. Pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly. Keep your gaze forward. Good. Walk your hands back. Nice. Sweep your arms up. Good. Hands to your heart. Kick, kick. Sweep your arms up. So if that's not working for you at all, just stay with kicking forward. Exhale, walk your hands forward. There's not a lot of weight in your hands. Go onto your elbows or onto your hands, whatever you need. Pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly. Lengthen your chest. Good. Walk your hands back. Nice. Sweep your arms up. Pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly. Kick, kick. Good. One more. Sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands forward, end up on your elbows or onto your wrists. Good. Pressing your elbows, pulling your low belly. Keep your gaze forward. Nice form, you guys. Exhale, walk yourself back. Nice. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Hands to your heart. Good. Kick, kick. Nice. Okay, now we're going to add our resistance bands. Grab a sip of water. Susan, I have a resistance band for you if you don't have one. We're going to tie it around our ankles. I'm sorry? It's wet? Oh, I'm sweaty. You got it. Okay. Oh, perfect. That's exactly what we need. All right. So grab the little one if you have one. Deb, I don't know, but I'm wondering if you put it around your ankles instead of your hips, if that would be better. So if you want to try it and if it's awful, then blow it off. Does that sound good? Okay. Thank you for being open. Okay, so I have the band around my ankles. So normally we put it at our knees, but we're changing it up. Yeah, and if you need to take it a little higher because it's too wide, that's fine. Stand up. Nice. Pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly, come back to chair. Good. So this is what we're going to do. So watch for a second. I know some of you are going to sneak in an extra one. I know you are. That's fine. We're going to go right, 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 back to center. We're going to stay on our same leg. So come into chair, pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly. Go an inch, an inch, an inch. Maybe don't go all the way if it's too much. and then stick your booty out. Come back to center, same leg. Inch, 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 stick your booty out. Same leg. Inch, 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 stick your booty out. Same leg. One more. Inch, 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 stick your booty out. Same leg. Good. Come back to center. Other side. So come down low. If you have a tie here, try not to trip yourself. Lift your chest, pull in your low belly. Maybe go out once, maybe go out twice, maybe go out 3 times. So listen to your body. Inch, inch, inch. Send it back. Come back to center. Come low. Inch, inch, inch. You can do it your own way if you want, Marilee. Come back to center. Inch, inch, inch. Stick your booty out. Come back to center. Good. One more. Come low. Inch, inch, inch. Stick your booty out. Come back to center. Good. Sweep your arms up. Nice. Exhale, fold. Nice. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. All right, one more set. Come down low. Stick your booty out. Pull in your low belly. Lift your chest. Good. Inch. Maybe stop there. Another inch. Maybe stop there. Last inch. Maybe you stop there. Stick your butt out. Bring your hands forward. Like, get me out of here. Good. Feet together. Inch. 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 Squat together. Inch. 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 Squat together. Make sure your knees are over your feet, right? So that your knees don't wobble in. One more. Inch, inch, inch. Pause in that squat. So bend your knees, Amira. Take your hands on your hips. I want you to focus on that your knees are right over your heels, that they don't come in. Does that feel different? Good. And then inhale, come on up. Good. Sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold. What is this crazy class? I don't know. Sweep your arms back up. I don't know what I'm doing either. What else is new? Good. One more on the other side. Come back down to chair. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Lift your chest, hands to your heart. Inch, inch, inch. Pause there. Take a moment. Stick your booty out. Press into your feet. And then, yes. Vince is like, get me out of here. Left foot to right. Good. Inch, inch, inch. Take a moment. Press into your feet. Stick your booty out. Come back to center. One more. Inch, inch, inch. Stick your booty out. Good. Come back to center. Nice. And then make your way onto the mat. You can fold. Don't think you're taking that off. Heidi was ready to ditch that thing. It's not coming off yet. Good. Come back down to the mat. Good job. And we'll do some glute bridge. We'll do a little glute bridge. So we've been doing a lot of side body. So let's press into our feet. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. You can keep the band there or you can take it up higher. I'm going to keep it at my ankles today. Good. And then press up and then down. Up, press into your feet. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up, down, up, squeeze your booty, down, up, down, up, down, and then come on to your side. All right, so I learned something today, which is if you come lower, it's actually harder on your legs. So I'm gonna say we're gonna do Heidi's way, which she knows the best. Bend your knees. Lay your head on your arm. It's more work on your legs, unless it's too much on your legs, okay? So lay your ear on your arm, pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Make sure you're not rolling forward or back. Good. And then I'm actually gonna bring my band up a little higher for this. Sorry, that's not gonna work. Okay. And then open, close, open, close, open. Keep your feet together, Heidi. Yeah, and then just lift your knee and lower. And then squeeze, right? So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So I thought today when I laid on my ear, I'm like, oh, I'm taking it easy. Oh my God, it's so much harder on my legs because I'm not adding my core to help me. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and then come back onto your back. We'll do glute bridge again. Good. So press in your feet, press in your shoulders, pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. I want you to press your hips up, and then this time press out, together, down, up, 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 out, together, down, and then we're going to switch sides. So you can come on your elbow, but I'm just telling you, then that's actually easier on your legs. Or you can come down onto your ear, or you can come up on your core if you want, if you need to add your core. I'm going to go on my ear. Heels are together. Make sure your hips aren't rolling forward or back. Good. And then just open your knee, close. Open your knee, close. How are you, Deb? Open your knee. Open your, it's okay? Okay. Close. Open. Close. Use your breath. Open. Close. Open. Close. Open. Close. Open. Close. Open. Close. Open. Close. Ditch the band except for Marilee, because I know you want to keep it. But everyone else ditch the band. So Marilee, you see how this is. I'm going to just ditch the band because now stay on the side you're on. Stack your right heel on top of your left. Okay, someone is having issues with their band. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm on my elbow. You can be back on your head. I just think you can hear me better this way. Pull in your low belly. Keep your head in line with your shoulders. Good. Squeeze your booty. Yes. And then lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Try and keep that leg really straight, Amira, and don't let your hips roll back. So if you want, come up. If it's better for you, come up here. Yes. Lift. 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 Point your toes down now. Lift. It's a little different. Lift. 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 Good. Make your way onto the other side. Good. So your ear is down or you're up on your elbow. So I think, Amira, you're better off on your elbow so that you're, because I think your posture will be more in line. So bring your right elbow back towards Heidi. Yes. See how you're more stacked? Good. And then pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, squeeze that booty. Poor Farzaneh, I'm giving her booty things. Lift and lower. Nice. Lift. 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 So you runners and hikers, I would do these after all of your hikes and then do a little quick stretch, just saying. Lift. Look at you, Liz. Lift. 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 Now turn your toe down if you can and lift. 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 Good. Come on to your back. Nice. And then let's take your legs out to the side and happy baby for a moment. So take your legs out, get a little stretch there, your outer hips. Nice. And then let's do a little bit of core work. So I want you to take your hands behind your head. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, lift your head. Good. And then send your right leg up towards the sky. Bring your left elbow towards your right leg and come down. So just crunch. crunch. If you want to release that left hand and bring it to the right side of your leg, if you want to look at what I'm doing, crunch, 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 crunch. Good. Switch legs. Left leg up. If you're like, I don't know what you're doing, just do bicycles. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, and then bring your right elbow towards the outside of your left knee. Crunch, 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 crunch. Vince, I want you to take your hands like this. Press that leg straight. Press your heel towards the sky. Just stay on the left. Stay on the left. Crunch it. Crunch, 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 crunch. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. Nice. And then hands behind your head. Send both your legs up towards the sky. Good. And then you're going to either do this with straight legs or bent knees. So either hover that right leg and left leg up, or if you need to, bend that top knee. Good. And then switch. So just doing the core part. Lift, 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 lift. So yeah, knee, 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 knee. Hug your knees into your chest. Good. If you're still here, you're a rock star. I think we took like 2 water breaks. I don't even know if we took any. Nice. And then take your hands next to you if you're on the grass here, or out to the side. Bring your feet to the mat and take both your knees to the right and just release that core. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, lift your heart, press your hands into the mat. Good. And then come back to center. Hug your knees in your chest for a moment. Good. Bring your feet back to the mat, hands out to the side or next to you, and then take your knees over to the left. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, lift your heart. Nice. And then exhale, come back to center. Good. And now we're just going to do some nice stretching. So let's start with, take your right ankle on top of your left knee. Good. And just press the right thigh away. Good. Deep stretch in your right hip. Nice. And then either stay there or pull that left leg in towards you. Press the right knee away, pull the right foot towards you. Feel that deep stretch in your glutes, and then pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, lift your heart, shoulder blades on the mat. Nice. And then left leg up towards the sky. So pull that leg into your ankle. Point your toes towards your face. Nice. And then exhale, left foot to the mat. Good. And then bring your right foot down. Take your left ankle on top of your right knee. Good. Press that left thigh away. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, shoulder blades on the mat. If you need to, use a block. Good. And then either stay there or pull that right leg in towards your chest. Pull the left knee away, pull the left foot towards you. Good. And then pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, press your shoulder blades onto the mat. And then send that right leg up towards the sky. Point your toes. Nice. And then exhale, release. Bring that right foot down. Good. Bring that left foot down. Good. And then let's come on to our sides. So you guys watch me if you want for a second. So face me so you can see what I'm doing. Good. Let's start off and come on to our right elbow and just bend our knee here. This is what we call the Merrilee. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Just get that nice stretch in your quad. Nice. All right. And then I'm going to do that chest stretch. So watch for a second. So let's see. I will come on this side so you can see me. I'm going to bring my left elbow next to me. I'm going to take my right hand next to my chest. So my elbow's out to the side. And then I'm going to bring my elbow a little bit above me and just turn and stretch. You should feel the stretch in your chest. So I'll show it this way too. Yeah, so I'm going to check. All right, so let me fix your arm, Vince. So don't do what Vince is doing. So take your arm over here because we're stretching your right chest. So bring this arm. Right. So pop yourself up. Look at what I'm doing.
I know, you know, I'm just going to hurt me.
So this is a stretch for you. But you then just do this. That. Yes, good. Right. What the heck are we doing? I'm going to try. So I know it's how you want. This elbow's going to go here. Bang. This hand's going to go by your chest, and then you're stretching your chest. And then if you want, too much. Too much. If that's the first time you're saying too much, perfect. Yeah, just do the arm across. Right, does that feel okay? Yeah. Right. And then we'll switch sides. So just switch arms, Heidi. So bring that right arm up. What if I bring your hand? I know it's on the ground. So bring your hand. Okay. Oh, we got too much too. All right. All right. Susan, let me help you. Oh, you got it. Susan's like, I don't need you. I got it. Nice. All right. Good job. And then I figured out how to stretch our feet without taking our shoes off. So come on up, tuck your toes under. That's not very nice of me, huh? Tuck your toes under and stretch your heels, or you can stay up if it hurts your knees, right? So it shouldn't hurt your knees if you stay up here, or you can sit down. If that hurts your knees, then stay back up and then roll your shoulders in, back, and down. And then from here, just come in and up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Nice. And then take a child's pose or a down dog. Just take a moment connecting, or maybe puppy pose even, Kim. So with your booty up and your forehead towards the mat or on a block. So I'd say puppy pose or child's pose, whatever one feels better in your body. Nice. You can do a quick down dog. Nice. And then we're gonna take a few moments doing some meditation. So I'm gonna say, take a moment and just lay down. Just lay down and relax. So just take a few moments to totally relax. And then you can meet me seated, or you don't have to. And if you'd rather sit up, Heidi, and that feels better for you, then do that. So, but just take a moment, and I want you to just completely relax and focus on your breath. I promise not to judge your area, Deb. Oh, you're checking your phone. Okay.
I was worried I
Had missed.
my phone off.
No, you're good. Okay. So just take a moment and scan your body. Relax your face, the back of your shoulders, down into your low back and hips, back of your legs, down to your feet, and anywhere else that needs to release and relax. So if you're holding tightness in your jaw, if you're holding tightness in your shoulder, in your eyes, in your forehead, just take a moment and notice. And then let everything go. And then start to focus on your breath coming in and your breath coming out. Breath coming in, breath coming out. And then if you need more energy, bring your right hand up to your chest. And if you just want to relax and feel the calm, bring your left hand to your belly. And then on your next inhale, see if you can inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. All right, we're going to add on. Inhale for 4. Hold for 2. Exhale for 4. Hold for 2. Inhale for 4. Hold for 2. Exhale for 4. Hold for 2. Take a moment. Notice the cool air coming in and the warm air going out. Cool air coming in. Warm air coming out. And then come back to that 4 count. Inhale for 4. Hold for 2. Exhale for 4. Hold for 2. Inhale for 4. Hold for 2. Exhale for 4. Hold for 2. Tell yourself, I'm stronger than I think I am. Inhale. Hold for 2. Exhale, let go of anything that's not serving you. Hold for 2. Inhale, I'm stronger than I think I am. Hold for 2. Exhale, let go of what's not serving you. Ego, being right, doing things the same way. Good. Inhale, I'm stronger than I think I am. See if you can hold for 3 or 4. If not, stick with 2. Exhale, anything that's not serving you. Hold for 2. Inhale, I'm stronger than I think I am. Pause, not like holding your breath for 2 or 3 or 4. Exhale, release what's not serving you. Hold for 2, 3, or 4. Inhale, I'm stronger than I think I am. Pause, not like a tight holding your breath. Exhale, release what's not serving you. Hold for 2. And then just go back to noticing your cool air going in. Warm air coming out. Cool air coming in. Warm air coming out. And then inhale, I'm stronger than I think I am. Think about a challenge that you're facing. Exhale, let go of what's not serving you. What's getting in your way? What are you telling yourself? What's holding you back? Inhale, I'm stronger than I think I am. What are you struggling with? What's one thing you want to try and address? Exhale, what is your thought process that's getting in your way? Let that go. Nice. One more time. Inhale. Notice what you want to work on. Exhale. Notice if something comes up for you. What is getting in your way? And then just take a moment, releasing your hands with your quiet breath. So sharpening that intuition, that inner knowing. And then as you're ready, gently roll to one side, hugging your knees to your chest. Feeling in your practice, noticing what came up for you. Did you get to a deeper level? And then making your way all the way up to a comfortable seated position. Bringing your hands to your heart. Maybe even bringing your hands to your mind's eye and inner knowing. And namaste. Oh, thank you guys for that new adventure in mind and body health. Fake it till you make it, right?